I spent my whole morning doing chores and cleaning up the van and being lazy, and it was raining, but it didn't rain that long. I just sat around and wasted too much time. But I'm in Washington, D.C. right now. I need to shave, I just realized that, but I'm not going to because I'm going to be wearing a face mask all day, even though it seems like most people in Washington, D.C. aren't wearing any face masks, but I'm still going to be vigilant, especially because I just came from New York and I don't want to give it to anyone. So I'm just going to act like I got it and try not to give it to people, so I'm going to hand sanitize, wear my gloves, wear my mask, drink sanitizer, who knows. I'm finally going to hit the road and head to our nation's capital and check out some sights. What I'm going to do here is Google some list of the best things to do in Washington, D.C. And I am going to try to do all those things. Given the fact that the quarantine and coronavirus is going on right now, nothing's going to be open. So I'm just going to go look at them. I might just drive by some of them. I haven't been here since I was a little kid. I saw all of it then, and I had a big sheet of money from wherever my dad got it. But I did cut that up once I was like 14 or 15. I cut the sheet of money and spent it. Yeah, so I'm gonna Google and see what I find. This list was on Google. It was if you only had a day, 7 things to do. What I have here are United States Capitol, Smithsonian Institution offices, National Mall, Washington Monument, Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool, the White House, Thomas Jefferson Memorial. I'm gonna do them all, and then I gotta head out of here. I don't really want to stay in Washington, D.C. another day. Yeah. We're going for a long walk this time. Quick skip, hop, and a jump over there, and I'm checking the first thing off the list. Should I do the stairs? Alright, I'm gonna do the stairs. I haven't been exercising lately, so I could use this as a way to exercise. I can't do the stairs. I wasn't exactly excited about coming and seeing this, or seeing any of these things really, but it's pretty amazing to see them. They are incredible feats of architecture, and there's a lot of history behind them. I haven't seen them since I was a little kid, and I don't even remember, so walking up, I was thoroughly impressed. The stairs are closed here, but hopefully the stairs will be open elsewhere, and I'll continue to do the stairs. On to stop number 2, which I forgot. I think it's the Smithsonian. Face ID doesn't work when you have a mask on. Smithsonian Institution offices. Let's go. All these old buildings really are quite special. They definitely make me feel something. It's that if these walls could talk kind of thing. They've seen some stuff. This wasn't actually on the list, but that's the Supreme Court building. Supreme Court. Equal justice under the law. I don't know what that thing is, but I'd imagine it's some kind of gallery or art storage because it looks bomb-proof. Gotta keep the art alive. This is the Smithsonian National Museum. It was built in 1879. They had their first event in 1881. This building was built and designed specifically to be a showcase for the Smithsonian art collection. This was the first building that they had that was intended for such use. The first event was in 1881. The building's awesome. And I read that the success of all the exhibits really helped them pay off the loan. So that's cool. That's probably when the Smithsonian realized that they can make a lot of money just having people look at art. All these sites are really cool. As touristy as it might be, these places are pretty dope. Washington Monument, check. I made it. This is the walking path that borders the reflection pond, and there is no one out here. It's like 7 p.m. There's a handful of people out running and walking, but as I would imagine, this is probably pretty full most nights. Nobody's out tonight. We have a mission. We have a mission here. I'm almost there. My feet are sore. I wore Vans today. It's not good walking shoes, and I walked probably more today than I have in the last 2.5 years. I gotta talk real quiet, but you wonder who deserves such a grandiose monument. And I guess it's the guy that gives a world-changing speech in less than 2 minutes. He wrote about 275 words, spoke for 2 minutes. That was the Gettysburg Address. He changed the world. I just got out of the Lincoln Monument. I had to whisper in there, and I didn't really want to do much talking in there because it says to be quiet on some signs, but you don't even want to be loud. That place commands respect and silence. There's like something very heavy in there. It's very, very tangible. 2 more stops, Jefferson Memorial, then the White House. I made it. I couldn't get too close, and it's completely under construction anyways, so it's not that pretty, but, well, it's not that pretty on camera. It's pretty from where I'm standing. I didn't realize that I could have 2 birds with 1 stone it, because we have the Washington Monument here, and we have the Jefferson Monument here. Had I known that earlier, maybe I would have been a little lazier. I have accomplished the list that Google recommended of 7 things you must do if you only have 1 day in Washington, D.C. It took me a lot longer, and I walked a lot more than I thought I was going to have to, and Vans shoes were a very, very, very bad choice, but I've made it. There's the White House, and there's a statue of a horse. Don't know what it is. Mission accomplished. Washington, D.C. is a wrap. Off to, I have no idea where next.